Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please kindly subscribe, like this video, also leave your opinions in the comment section below. The political crisis in Rivers State seemed to enter final war mode, with both the Nyesom Wike camp, led by Tony Okocha, and the governor Siminalaye Fubara camp, ready for final showdown. This seems to be marked by the flagging of the Judicial Commission of Inquiry to investigate the burning of 3 council secretariats in the states, Eleme, Ikwere, and Emohua. The Wike camp seem to have none of it, ready to unleash their own hidden card, which everybody seems to know. The speaker loyal to Wike, Martin Omawoli, has given another directive to Governor Fubara to present the 2024 budget before it, saying they have been endorsed by the Court of Appeal. Many see this as preparing the grounds for impeachment, even as Okocha has mentioned that spending without proper approval was impeachable. On the other hand, the governor has not looked back anymore, solidifying his base of grassroots supporters and the state judiciary. As hints of reconciliation fade, both camps have zeroed their fights to use of the judiciary, Fubara to pin the other one, and use of the assembly, Wike, to conduct impeachment. Okocha has gone to Abuja to mobilize national opinion for the expected clash and to shoot down the Commission of Inquiry. He told the press in Abuja that if Fubara wanted a panel to probe violence, it should start from the burning of the Rivers State House of Assembly auditorium and the bombs at the APC Secretariat. He did not ask him to probe the bomb that chopped off someone's hands at the rally by the pro-Wike camp against caretaker committee chairman appointed by Fubara. It is obvious that the Wike camp feels targeted in the probe because they were the people against the local government area election and against the winners taking over the local government area secretariats. Besides, the attacks took place in the day. Thus, known faces were involved. One of the bond secretariats is said to share boundary with a big police station. Fubara, who revealed his kneeling down several times for peace to reign, seems to now charge ahead for a showdown. If that is what the situation requires, he now speaks with string, voice, and anger. When he faces judges and lawyers in the week, he seems to pour the venom in a fearless way, an indication of a man ready for the worst. A government statement said Fubara has restated his avowed determination to defend the cause of justice in the state, no matter what it would cost. Governor Fubara spoke at the opening of the 2024-2025 legal year and rededication service at the Cathedral Church of St. Paul's Anglican Communion, Debo, at Garrison Junction in Port Harcourt on Thursday. The governor said, "Unarguably, the judiciary is a sacred temple of justice and should always hold up such assurances for everybody that approached it and not the other way." Governor Fubara took a swipe at some legal luminaries who smeared their conscience to canvass what a professionally an aberration, doing so to please their paymasters. He said, "Some of you say you are legal luminaries, you know the truth, but you will go on air just to pacify your paymasters, to turn the law upside down." One of the highest legal luminaries and a senior advocate of Nigeria's SAN sat gloomily facing the governor. Governor Fubara went on, "We all know the law when it comes to issues that have to do with the administration of governance in the states, it is within the jurisdiction of state high courts. It doesn't matter whether you joined INEC or police. It is a state affair. I am not a lawyer, but I know that one. And you stand and say you are doing the right thing, God will judge you. Governor Fubara stated that within the temple of justice, judges are seen to represent God, who must not be afraid to look at those who come to equity and dispense justice rightly without fear or favor. The governor warned that because court judgments have far-reaching implications, great care needed to be taken in making judicial pronouncements. He said, and I quote, "Let me say it here so that you will understand. Judges, you are the God that we are seeing. Your position is to stand and defend us. Your position is to look at whoever and tell the person the truth. Because if you don't do it here, you will have a big question to answer." The preacher said it, every evil done in the course of administering justice, you will pay for it dearly. Governor Fubara applauded the Rivers State Judiciary, particularly the High Court divisions, for their sundry support that have contributed to keeping his administration going despite calculated antagonisms. The state governor alluded to the fact that some judicial officers in the state have been either threatened, physically assaulted, or slammed with frivolous petitions raised against them to coerce them to submit. Governor Fubara urged them to remain resolute in their commitment to stand on the side of the truth and never compromise justice. He said, "I want to thank the Rivers State Judiciary, more especially the High Court of Rivers State, for your support, for keeping this administration afloat up until this hour. We know quite all right that a good number of you have been threatened by way of phone calls and even physical assault. We are also aware that some of you have been threatened professionally through petitions that are fake and frivolous. But one thing that you need to understand is that you must be prosecuted when you are doing the right thing. And those of you who are doing the right thing, that are being fought from all sides, be courageous. Very soon, this whole thing will be over. Nothing lasts forever." Governor Fubara assured that the leadership of the Chief Judge of Rivers State, Justice Simon Amadi, will record more successes under his administration. The governor, who promised to ensure that such is possible, also said that he will never call him or any other judge to do anything that is wrong. Fubara insisted that should there be such call, the chief judge should not hesitate to disgrace him publicly and do same boldly to any other person who will call the chief judge to do the wrong thing against the law. He also harped on the importance of having strong institutions strive to entrench democracy and good governance so as to engender a healthy and prosperous society. The governor said when institutions are deliberately weakened, it is entire society that suffers eventually. He explained what we are praying for in this country is institutional strength and not individual strength. Institutional strength is the only thing that will bring development in this country. If I am a businessman I am coming into Nigeria to invest, why will I invest when what I am seeing today is that institutions are weak and individuals are stronger than institutions? The governor further said, "This state belongs to all of us. It is not about Fubara today. If this institution is destroyed, when another person comes in tomorrow, it is the same thing that will happen. We need to stand and defend it, and you are the right people to do it. I am here today to assure you that even if I have my last breath, I will defend the cause of justice in this state." Governor Fubara acknowledged the support so far that he had received from some persons who have remained resolute despite several attacks they have received because they are refusing to allow distractors to sink the state. He said the journey has not been easy for him and all Rivers people following the happenings, but assured that his administration has remained focused regardless. Governor Fubara insisted, a lot of the good works that we are doing, the enemy is overshadowing it with bad news. But very soon we are going to go into areas and programs to showcase what we have been doing, not just for the judiciary, but other aspects of governance in our dear states. I want to thank and assure you that I will continue to support the judiciary, and my prayers as you start your new legal journey is that God will be with you, God will support you. Governor Fubara recalled that October 2023, the story was different, but today, 1 year after, everybody is smiling because of the grace of God. The state's Chief Judge, Justice Simon Chibuzo Amadi, read the only lesson of the service. There were prayers said for the continual help, strength, wisdom, and boldness of the judicial officers to discharge their responsibility, peace of Nigeria and Rivers State. He warned that those who engage in such merchandise will be punished by God no matter how long it takes. Bishop Uhu also exalted on the external blessings associated with submission to constituted authority, regardless of the age and education of the occupants of such positions, asserting that all authority is ordained by God, warning that rebels will always be treated as rebels. You all, what are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comment section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.